Alright guys, so here we are for Project Cars Career Mode part number 1. This is a brand new series I'll be introducing to my channel. Basically, if you haven't read the title already, we're going to be going from the bottom of the racing sort of ranks in karting and going all the way up through the ranks into Formula 1, or otherwise known as Formula A on Project Cars. It should be a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you like this video as well if you want to see more of these videos in the future. I'll be doing many more Project Cars videos, and also F1 2015 when that comes out next month. So, without further ado, let's start this career mode. Now the first thing we got to do is put in our name. Pretty straightforward really. We'll be doing a 0 to hero career mode, if I haven't really mentioned that already. But we'll be given the choice of what sort of category we want to start in. So Project Cars is actually pretty good in that aspect. So as you can see here, the nickname, this is sort of like a Twitter account type thing where you can interact with fans, and or you can't talk to them, but they can talk to you, and you get sort of a response from them after the race and all that kind of thing. So I think that's pretty new and something different, and judging from the videos I've seen so far, it's actually pretty cool. Nationality, we are Australian. Car number, we are going to go with number 8, because that is sort of like my lucky number, I guess, my favorite number as well. So here we go for tier 8, and this is karting.
Welcome to the world of kart racing. This is where many successful racing champions started out, and a great place to learn the basic principles of competitive racing. You'll start out in a short national series, followed by the Entry Karts Championship. Each round features a sprint race and a main race. Points are scored by the top 8 finishers. Bonus points are awarded for fastest qualifying time and fastest race lap time. The pit lane is open for refueling, repairs, and tire changes. It's time to start your karting career.
So here we can see this is the dashboard of the career mode. Basically, you'll get all your emails from, I guess, your engineer, your team and everything. Off to the right, you can see the fan chat. That's sort of like the Twitter feed that you get. As I was saying before, after races or between races and all that kind of thing, you'll get interactions from fans and stuff, and I think that's pretty awesome. We'll just go through a few of those. First one is from RacerPop66. He says, Tiametmarduk on the telly talking about the chances of winning this season. Sounds optimistic. Well, he's probably one of those doubters. So, next tweet is from Shy J. Tiametmarduk is a surefire champ. Daily for the win. Thank you very much, Shy J. Poi Boy Gamer says, tempted to buy a Tiametmarduk t-shirt, but I think I'll wait till after the first race. Wolfpack Nice says Daly has a lot to live up to in this season. Wonder if there's a possibility of winning both the driver and constructors championships this season. Well, I don't even know who my teammate is. Could it be the next Lewis Hamilton? Could it be the next Sebastian Vettel? That'd actually be pretty awesome to not only have myself go up through the ranks, but see some familiar names also go up through the ranks, and also sort of have this massive rivalry as we go through the junior categories. That'd be something awesome, like Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg have done over the last 15 years, ever since they were karting buddies, apparently. So, we're going to move on now. We're going to get to some racing very soon. Just reading the inbox, we've got some messages from our engineer, Pete Borish. Basically, he's just saying he doesn't like talking too much. Yeah, basically, he just says he's there to prepare the car for me, and that's about it. Doesn't sound like a very friendly chap, that Pete Borish guy. Next email is from Joey. He says, it's great to have you on board with Talk Riders. That's our race team, I guess. He says, we're looking forward to the season ahead with you in the driver's seat. Pete Borish, your new race engineer, is very excited to have you driving your 125cc shifter kart, as he believes you're just the right person to get the most out of it. So here we've also got the calendar. So this is where you can fast forward time to future events. You can switch between championships, I believe, if the calendar permits. So you'll have regular championships, and then you might have one-off events that you can go to, like just a one-off weekend or a track day or something like that. So here is our very first race weekend, and I'm not too sure what that is, or where it is rather. Down the bottom you can see your session length, and you can also choose the opponent's skill. We're going to leave it on 90%, and we'll leave the session length how it is. So, it's time for our very first race weekend. Alright, so here we go for our very first karting event in our career. The road to Formula 1 starts here. Into turn 1, we can see someone going wide there as we get a bit of oversteer in this car, just getting thrown straight into the deep end here. We've had no practice or qualifying. We were just thrown straight into the race here. And this kart is a bit of a handful. Oh, it's got lots of oversteer, and the kart likes to bounce around a lot on the bumps. But after seeing some of the camera angles, unfortunately, this is probably the best one. This is like literally the only one where you can see the steering wheel. It's a little bit sad, really, because you still can't really see that much off to the left or anything like that. Oh, the race is over already. Jesus. Well, that was quick. That literally only went for like a minute. The race time was, or my race time was 57 seconds. Jeez, okay, well that was quick. On to the next race then. Alright, so here we go for race 2 of this karting event. This one is a rolling start though, and away we go, starting from P4. We've got one extra lap to do this race, and hopefully we can actually move forward in this one. A sizable amount. We're not going to move forward if we slam it into barriers like that. Oh, Jesus. It is so easy to lose the car. Like, I don't know, there's almost no force feedback in these cars. So I don't know really what's going on with the car. Also, again, down to the camera angles. This is probably the best of the lot. And the others, you really just don't have any sense of, you know, where you are on the kart. And where you are on the track and people beside you and stuff. Like, you can barely see the wheel with this one. I must admit, I'm not a fan of the karts on this game. Oh wow, massive spin. Go. Oh my god. Unbelievable. We spun literally on the final corner. This is what happened to me in F1 2010 career mode the other day. So these are the championship standings after round 1 of this karting event. I'm not too sure how many rounds there are in each championship, but or whether I'm not even sure what the goals are or my objectives are for this season, and what I need to do to attract a bigger team, or maybe in Formula Ford or something like that. But it's not been the best start to this career, that's for sure. So here we are back at the career mode hub. This is just after the race weekend has finished. And as you can see, the fans are already getting involved. Sim Racer Mag is consolidating with me there, says bad luck. Miss JDG, looks like I've already got a hater. She says, Daly was so slow out there, I was going to send out a search party. Thought they were lost. I think this is a really good feature and something that Formula 1 needs, or the F1 games need. Looked like a bit of a struggle out there for Daly. Were any points even scored? Mate, I scored a podium in the first race. I don't know what you're on about. Horrendous loss for Tiametmarduk. There, was expecting much more after that qualifying. So this must be the setup screen. This is the first time I've actually seen this. It looks pretty nifty, doesn't it? I don't know what kind of karting team would have this kind of setup. It looks pretty expensive. Look at this. We can adjust the tyre compounds, the tyre pressures, brake pressure. Being a go-karter, I imagine you can't do all that much with the car. Force feedback. Is this my actual wheel or is this for the car? Either way, I'm sure some rev heads will really get the most out of this. This is actually great. But for the sake of this video, for the sake of myself, I'm not going to touch the setup too much, just in case I make it worse. So that was the first race weekend done. We'll move on to the calendar now and see what's up next. Alright, so here we go for our second race weekend in karting. I believe this is only a 3-round championship, so we need to get some points on the board and try and move up in the world of motorsport. But it's been a terrible start. Looks like it's going to be second place, but it's a nice little improvement there. Alright, so here we go for race number 2, starting from P2 on another rolling start. That's exactly where we finished in the last one, hence our starting position for this one. The leader moving right over on us. Obviously doesn't want us to be much of a challenge into turn 1 as we completely cut the corner there. My apologies. This kart rather, is very slippery in anything lower than 3rd gear. Here we go, chaps. First race win. There we go, in only our 3rd ever race in a go-kart. Well, would you look at that? The fans are now bowing down to me after that race win. Some of them have just absolutely lost the plot. Look at this Perub guy, literally rewound some of those passing moves over and over again. Daly is my hero. Paleto says, our fan site just exploded after your win. Keep it up. Don't know why I'd make a fan site for a simple unknown go-kart driver, but I'll take it. Racer Pops says I'm a legend, after I'm pretty sure he was doubting me before the very first race. So here we go then, final round. Let's try and finish this off with a bang. And away we go. Another dreadful Ben Daly start here. Second place it is. That little mistake is what made the difference in the end. Away we go for race 2. Let's try and get some big points. I need that guy in first place to have an absolute shocker. And, you know, for us to have any chance of winning this thing. But I've got to be honest here, I'll be pretty happy to get out of these karts. I don't know, they're a bit all over the place, very hard to handle, and yeah, the force feedback is just not great. So after switching to this view, I think this one is definitely the best one out of the lot. I can actually see where I'm going now into corners and stuff, but it took me the entire championship for us to realise as we come across the line and win it. Yeah, I'll just be very happy to hop out of these karts and hop into something with a little bit more power and a little bit more downforce as well. But that first place I don't think was enough, because the guy who was actually winning the championship, I think he finished 2nd, and he had a massive points gap, so I don't think we've made it through. So yeah, we finished in 2nd place with Kevin Cox winning the championship. Oh, he's only won it by 2 points as well, so could this be the start of a rivalry now as we go up through the ranks into Formula 1? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. You guys in the comments section, you guys watching this, keep an eye out for Kevin Cox and see if he progresses into the higher categories, and maybe if he makes it up to F1 or Formula A, then he might be our championship rival. Okay, so it looks like we've got another karting season, and this one is a little bit longer, 5-round season this time. I don't think I'm going to actually include this on camera. I'll do this off camera, and if anything exciting happens, then I'll be sure to include it in the footage. But I just want to move on to the next championship, because the racing in this one isn't that great, and the karts, as I said, they don't have a very authentic feel, I must say.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, this is what I want to see. Maybe it's the racetracks. This one definitely feels a lot better for racing. Oh my god, that is a massive elevation change. If we go anything like 2 or 3 times faster through there, we could actually take off. Oh, here we go. We've got an invitation from Aero Bull. Hi there, Benjamin. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I'm John Bentley, manager of Aero Bull. Copied in is Hunter Stu, our renowned race engineer. We participate in the annual Road TD brand showdown, and we would love for you to come down and drive for us. Your success in your career has earned our respect, and we think you will be the perfect driver for this event. Hope to see you at the track. John Bentley. So this is our first little opportunity, I guess, for I think this is a one-off event, so this should be pretty cool. Just a little update on the kart championship. We're up to the 4th round of 5 in this championship. We lead by about 21 points. We've either been finishing like 1st or 2nd in every single race. I did have a bad one where I finished like 7th in one race, but apart from that, it's been pretty smooth sailing. So here we go, chaps. Coming through the final corner of the final race on the final lap. Coming across the line to win the championship in style. We won the final race. The guy in second was very close behind, but it wasn't really a close championship. Oh no, I do not want to restart. So we got 15 points, 3 points clear of Mike Cooper. And yeah, our first championship win.
Fantastic! You've won your first championship. Make sure to check your inbox, as you will no doubt have received new contract offers. You can also renew your contract with your current team and stay on for another season.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'll move on to something else now. So that has been our very first episode of the Project Karts Career Mode, winning our first championship in the second season, albeit it took 2 attempts, but we eventually got there in the end. In the next one, we'll be taking a look at what we can move on to next, whether it's a new team, a new category, maybe Formula Ford, Superkarts, I'm not too sure. We'll explore that once we get there. But that's going to do it for today. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.